Matthew chapter 7 verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
Right, enter ye in at the straight gate. And when you go into the etymology and definition of the word straight, it's S-T-R-A-I-T. And that spelling there is not misspelt. That spelling means a place of difficulty. Because this doctrine is austere and harsh. Right? And it's very difficult for these sensitive people, mainly our people, you understand? Because this doctrine isn't for, if you're not a Negro, Hispanic, a Native American, or West African, don't come up here unless you want to hear about your judgment for putting your hand on them people, on this sign down here. Okay? This is specifically for Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans and West Africans. Okay? This is that true doctrine that you were taught before Christianity and all these heathenistic religions. Okay? But after you went through slavery, your doctrine was what? Remixed back to you, and your heritage was taken off of you because you didn't appreciate what the Most High gave you. But now we're out here. Get me Slacker. Get me Isaiah chapter 30 verse 20. Alright? The Most High sent his men out here now. Okay? So you have no cloak for your sins. Oh.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 20. And now the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction.
Right, so that's you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and West Africans, Mexicans, American Indians, alright, Brazilians, Antigua, all the Caribbean islands, alright, and the South American islands. That's you. Alright, West Africans.
Jamaica Island then.
Sorry?
Jamaica Island.
Jamaica, yeah, according to the Bible, you'd be a Benjamite. You know Paul? Paul would have been a Benjamite. Okay, so go on.
You were in Trinidad, we had someone, we just spoke to someone from Trinidad, yeah? He would come under so-called West Indies, you know, Paul was a Benjamin, yeah? If he was on earth today, he'd be from the so-called West Indies. But it includes those from the West African coast as well.
Now there's no black man in Pakistan, that's true. That's the guy talking here. They said there's no black man in Pakistan.
There's no black man in Pakistan, yeah? Do you know about the cities? Have you heard about that?
That's what the guy said just now.
Have you heard about? I know, but I'm asking you. Have you heard about the cities? People call the cities. You've heard about it, right? So those are so-called black people that are in the Middle East today. All right? They're catching the same hell from the so-called Arabs as we're catching from the so-called white man here. You understand? Because I know, but those cities. In fact, let me show you, man. Because let me show you.
Yeah, we're giving some history.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 20.
It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not out here for fun. This is a warning. Because we're the men of the Most High. Can you read the Isaiah quickly for the brothers, yeah? Yeah.
Oh, have you got some of those posters?
These aren't for free.
How much is it?
But no. No, they are for free. If you give us a contact.
You can't give us one now?
No.
Because obviously we've got to make this. We could give you the what's the thing for like prototype, then we can give you the design and stuff. Then you just print them off.
Yeah, if you give us a contact,
I want to go print them off now because my computer is
Come on, Papa. Come on.
you want to print them off now?
I'm going to print them off the corner there. That's what I'm going to do right now. So if you wait for me,
I've got it on my key, but I don't. Right now is not appropriate time. We're teaching right now.
oh, but then you should come.
I can't give you. They're for free. If you give us a contact, have you got email or anything? Right. If you give us an email on our YouTube page, you email us on our YouTube page. I'll send you the images on Outlook. Yeah.
Have you got email?
Yeah. You're writing it?
Yeah, we'll write it down. There's a pen in my bag.
These are free to give, yeah?
No, the ones that we have on us right now are not free. Because we're using
What
them.
you will send
But the one I'm going to give you, you see what I'm saying? A lot of other people have asked for them. They've been giving them for free. All of these are designed for free.
You got to me, I'm going to play. You're twins?
Yeah, we're twins.
I am, and I had twins as well, but then, yeah, fraternal.
Right, right.
Time is money.
don't want to go off track. You remember that scripture? Isaiah 30 and 20.
LC_Hansen@yahoo.co.uk.
Okay.
So that I can have all these things to look at.
Yeah.
Make sure you alert, it will get sent to you.
That'll be sent to you, yeah?
Check an inbox from over here.
Probably this evening when we get up. Yeah. So, because the Bible says, I don't know if you know that scripture, it says, freely as you have received, freely give. This doctrine that we've been given, we've been freely given it. You understand? Even then, sometimes people give us money, this and that. Because what? The Bible says, if you help the men of the Lord, you shall in no way lose your reward, because you're helping the little ones of the Most High. Alright? But yeah, these posters are free. If you give us an email, you Negroes, Hispanics and Native Americans and West Africans, you give us an email, we'll email you these images, okay? And you can get all the posters for free. Right? As freely as we have received this doctrine, which is more than gold, freely you shall receive back. And the Most High will open up your mind and allow you to understand. And to come out of that Christian doctrine that's going to get you put to death. Give me you still got the...
Quick reset here. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse, I'll start from 7. As you go, preach saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand, yeah? This is who the world, actually I'll start from 5, yeah? Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12, Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, yeah? And into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Right, which means what? That shows you that who the world called Jesus Christ has not come back for everyone. So if he's telling if he's telling his disciples, go not into the way of the Gentiles, which is the heathen nations, why the hell then all of a sudden now he went up on the cross and died for everyone on the planet? He'd be going against himself. So he's telling the heathen nations that you can't have the doctrine, and yet he's dying for the heathen nations. You see how the Christian church is a twist off our people's mind? Go on, read that again, please.
These 12, Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Right, so go not into the ways of the heathen nations. Okay? Go not to the heathen nations. That's why us that don't understand this doctrine and the rest of the Akim that are pushing the same works, we go to wherever our people are. Alright? We don't go to where the heathens are. Okay? This is not for them. We're not out here for them. Okay? Go on.
Okay, we do go to where the heathens are, because the Heavenly Father scattered us amongst the heathen. Yeah? For them to understand that we are the children of the Most High. So when he raises us back up, they'll know who the real children of the Bible are. Yeah, the sons of the power. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right, but go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He's telling his disciples specifically who to go to. Alright? And the lost sheep of the house of Israel are our brethren and our kinsmen. Alright? And our brothers basically. Which is the Negro Hispanics, the Native Americans, the West Africans, the American Indians. Those are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Not everyone on the planet. Go on.
As you go preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Right. We've got to preach saying that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's why we're out here warning you of the tribulation to come, before the kingdom comes. Alright? That's how the Bible says what? Let me Amos 8 and 11. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Let me finish this first. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out evils.
Right, right, and that's what they were doing back then, and that's what's going to start happening again soon. Okay? The Most High's men are going to receive them powers again. The Bible says what? There's nothing new under the sun. It happened back then, and it's going to happen again. For example, like twins, Jacob and Esau. Esau was what? He had no melanin, so he would have been a Caucasian back then. And Jacob was like everyone else. He had melanin in his skin. And that still happens today. You've got black parents that have a what? A white and a black twin. The Bible says it's nothing new under the sun. Okay? That's the same thing that happens. Go on.
Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, freely ye have received, freely give.
Right, so freely as we've received this doctrine and this understanding and mercy, alright, because the mercy is us being allowed to understand this doctrine. Okay? Go back to the Matthew 7 and 13. Alright? So freely as we've received this understanding and this knowledge, freely we must give it back. Okay? Go on.
Matthew chapter 7 verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Right. That's these churches and these religions. Alright? People was talking about, what is it? Islam's always getting bigger, this and that. Well, Islam started on carnage and war. Okay? Because Muhammad was trying to clean up them Arabs back then. They're a warlike people, even today. Okay? Oh, don't talk about Muhammad, don't talk about Muhammad. So, he's not even a prophet. In order for you to be a prophet, you have to be a man of the Lord. You have to be an Israelite. That's why the Bible talks about Cornelius. It says he was a devout man. In order for you to be a devout man, you have to be an Israelite. Okay? The Most High is not dealing with any other nation, okay, apart from the Israelites. Not the Israelis, not them fake Jews over there in the land today, them imposters, as it says in what? Revelations 2 and 9, and Revelations 3 and 9. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but of the synagogue of Satan. It's not talking about them. It's talking about the lost sheep of the house of Israel, which are the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. Okay? But yeah, that's what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to clean up them, what is it? Them pagan Arabs. That's the same thing with what? Cornelius, not Cornelius, Constantine and the Council of Nicaea. In order for Christianity to kickstart, he had to mix the paganistic customs of the heathen with the Bible and create Christianity. Which first it was Catholicism. That's the same thing Muhammad did. He mixed the pagan Kaaba stone into his new compounded religion, Islam. You understand? So that the heathen Arabs would follow it. Which was his new religion. Okay? That's why, give me Isaiah chapter 34 verse 16. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. Because there's only one book that the Most High is dealing with. And grab me, what is it, Psalm 68 and 11 afterwards as well. Go on.
The book of Isaiah chapter 34 verse 16.
Exactly, yeah, 34 verse 16.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
Right, so when it says no one of these shall fail, it's talking about the prophecies in the Bible. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 28, it said that if you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, if you Israelites today, if you don't follow the Most High's laws, you're going to go into slavery through slave ships. Okay? That was prophesied of back, what, almost 2,000 years ago. Alright? And that happened. Which was the what? The transatlantic slave trade and the Arab slave trade. Okay? That's one prophecy down already. Many other ones, okay? The microchip prophecy, that hasn't come to pass yet. But everyone knows, people that aren't even Israelites, the heathen nations know that the mark of the beast is the microchip. But yet people talking about the Bible ain't real and all that stuff's been done away with. You see what I'm saying? Go on.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
So none of these prophecies shall fail. Alright, the microchip prophecy, World War III, alright? We're basically in World War III right now, because every war starts financially. Just like World War II. What happened in World War II? There was the Great Depression, alright? And then after the Great Depression, it was immediately World War II. That's the same thing I probably think that's the same thing that's going to happen with World War III, because your economy is going to crash and it's going to be even worse. Okay? And the last depression lasted 10 years. Okay? It lasted 10 years. What's that? Edomite bitch. Go on.
We ain't no black Muslims up here. Caucasian caveman, man.
This Caucasus caveman key with a pink jacket, she tried calling us Muslims. No, we're not Muslims, love. But you are an Edomite and you're going to go into slavery. After 1,000 years, you're going to get your ass bun up and you're going to be exterminated. Thus saith the Bible. For that prophecy as well. Go on.
Shall not right onto that count. This is Isaiah chapter 34 verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, and none shall want her mate.
Right, none shall want her mate. Alright, that's why you got people talking about, oh, the God of the Bible is the God of everyone. When the Most High said in Amos, grab me that, Amos 3 and 1. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Okay, therefore I shall punish you for your iniquities. The Most High is not dealing with everyone, as everyone would like to claim. Okay? The God of the Bible is not dealing with everyone. He's only dealing with the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites today. Go on.
The book of Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
No, against the whole world, against everyone on the planet.
O children of Israel.
O children of Israel, because it's the only ones the Most High is dealing with. Okay? Get me after that. If I hold it, get me Deuteronomy 32 and 8. Quickly read that one, then we'll go back there. So Israel is the Lord's inheritance. Alright? And an inheritance is a portion. Alright? But if you've got 3 sons, and before you die, you write a will and you give to your sons their inheritance, that's their portion. Okay? Go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
When the Most High, right, the living power, because yes, he did create everyone. Get me that, you're going to have to go into, what is it? 2nd Ezra 6:54. When the Most High divided to the heathen nations their inheritance, go on.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
Right, when he separated the sons of Adam, because we're going to read it out of the Bible, it says we all come from Adam, and the Most High is chosen also. Okay, go on.
He set bounds on the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Right, so the bounds of the heathen nations, their land, was given to them according to the number of the children of Israel. Okay, go on.
Verse 9, for the Lord's portion is his people.
For the Lord's portion is his people. Read, there's more there.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
There you go. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. And Jacob's name was changed to what? Israel. Alright? So it's the Israelites, not Israelis. Okay, go on.
This is the book of the 2nd book of Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, who now made us Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all.
Right. So everyone comes from Adam. Okay? The heathen nations and the Israelites. Go on.
And the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
And the people also whom the Most High has chosen. Alright, get me that in Deuteronomy 7:6. Okay? Because just because the Most High made everyone doesn't mean that he's dealing with everyone. If you're a parent, even parents have favourites. Their oldest child might be their favourite, or their youngest child might be their favourite. Just like what? Jacob, his favourite child was what? Joseph. Look how many sons he had, and his favourite child was Joseph. Was it wrong for him to have a favourite? No. It was his choice to do that. The same with the Most High. He created everyone, but he's got a favourite nation of people. Okay? If you want to call the Most High racist, then fine, you understand. Right? But is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Yahweh forbid. You see what I'm saying? He's allowed to have that. Go on.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right, and holy means to be separate. Okay? Go on.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
Right, go back there and read that again. We all come from Adam, and also the people he's chosen. Go on.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 55. Slackers. 54. And after these Adam also, who now made us Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
Right, and the people also whom the Most High has chosen. So read that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Okay. The Most High has chosen us to be a special people. But first of all, he's chosen us. The Negro, the Hispanic, and Native Americans today. Right? There's another one that says what? I've chosen to be, you're a peculiar people unto me. Okay? Go on.
I've got a quick precept. Yeah, backs it up. This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me. For I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people that ye shall be mine.
Right, so the Most High has severed the Negroes, the Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites today, from the heathen nations, that we are his. You understand? Go on, so go back to the other one. Above all people. Go on.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, so the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans and West Africans are above the rest of the nations that are upon the face of the earth. Alright? And let's find that out as well. Get me, before we go back to the original Esdras one, get me Esdras chapter 7 verse 10. Because for the Negroes, Hispanics and Arab Americans, which you Israelites, for your sakes the Most High made the world. Grab me that one. Read that one. 7 and 10.
Let me link that one. It's a quick precept to link 7 and 6, yeah? Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth.
Right, above all the nations that are upon the earth. And nation is short for nationality, which means what? Your race. Alright? Go on, which means what? The Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and West Africans are above all the nations that are not Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, West Africans, American Indians, Mexicans. You understand? Latinos. Go on.
Second Ezra 7 and 10, yeah? Go. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7 verse 10.